Oh, come right back. I just can't help it. We've been talking about Sunset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good.
I was just thinking of the old rock and roll song. I didn't connect it
Come right back.
to John Cleese's show.
John Cleese has this amazing show called say the name. Say the name.
Something with Sunset.
Something with Sunset, but it's an amazing show. Enter the Sunset or Come Into the Sunset.
Come into the light.
Come into the light, Marianne. It's a great show. Everybody should watch it. You should find it. Hi, I'm Shaun Landry.
Hans Summers.
And we are the seniors, Landry and Summers. And it's been a very, very interesting week. Of fun and joy and a president that actually sounds like he's sane.
I was confused. He actually said things that were meaningful.
Yeah, and he whispers into it. He always whispers.
That modulation effect he's got going on.
Yeah, he's.
Well, this is really important, so we have to do it now.
You gotta love the man. I am very happy, as always, to have an amazing guest. But first, before we bring him on, as always, I would like to go and introduce the World Improv God. Oh, Improv God, hello.
Oh, hello everyone.
Hi, Improv God, how was your week?
It's been very good. My horoscopes have been coming up as just the most positive stuff. I've been getting all kinds of stuff like you should work on yourself, invest in yourself. It's a good time for starting new initiatives, new creative projects. I've heard that a lot.
Is that what it's saying to you, Improv God, to start new creative initiatives?
That's just, word on the horoscope nets.
Yeah, is that, are you more leaning toward a Leo moon?
Actually, Virgo moon, but I might have to double check.
Yeah, you have to double check that. Just make sure that, that moon is nowhere around August 3rd, 1965. With all that said...
Why?
Shut up. With all that said...
No, I want to know.
No, you know.
Okay.
With that said...
You sure you don't want to tell me?
No.
Okay.
With that said...
I'd like to know.
I love the Pack Theater.
Okay.
With all that said, I would like to introduce to you someone who we've known for a very, very long time. We did not meet, I believe, in improvisational comedy. I believe we met at a comic book store. He came in, he was our subscription service member. Hans has known him longer than I have. And he brought in this crazy looking, he had a belt that was made of rope.
Yeah, well.
And he had track marks up and down his arm because it was the summertime in Chicago. And I thought he was a homeless man. And our subscription service member who brought him in came in and said, "Do you realize that's Del Close?" And I said, "The second city happening, my mother the at that point, the second." And he went, "Yes." And I went, "Wow, what happened to him?" I remember this vividly. This man is not only just a comic book fan, he's also is an amazing writer.
There's one other thing you remember.
What?
His song from Finnegan.
A boy's best friend is his mother. I laughed so hard because I worked in prisons and I met Ed Gein that it was the funniest thing I had ever seen in my entire goddamn life. He wrote Truth and Comedy Improvisers. He wrote that. He wrote the 220 Years of Monty Python. He's written so many the funniest man in the room. He's teaching improvisational comedy on his curriculum and also sketch writing for television. And I am so proud to be improvising with him right now, ladies and gentlemen. Some people call him another name.
I've heard them call him a lot of names.
But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Howard Johnson. Yay!
Yay! Oh my God, I am so impressed. Not by
you,
me, but by the fact that you met Ed Gein.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
met Ed Gein.
Okay,
I met Ed.
Hold the show for a second. I want to find out about this. What was Ed Gein like?
He was insane. He was absolutely insane, Howard. I want to so call you Kim, but I'm not. I swear to God,
Did you have a conversation with him?
Yes, he was very nice.
You met all the biggies.
I met all the big guys. I met Speck. I met Gein. I met Manson. I had
John Wayne Gacy.
Yeah, I met John Wayne Gacy. All of them, with the exception of Manson, extremely nice guys because that's how they could get away with things.
Oh man.
Sociopaths.
That's
So yeah,
incredible.
we'll talk later after this, but this is about you, brother. I never mentioned it to anyone because who cares about drama therapy in prisons, honestly.
I care about you teaching Ed Gein drama therapy in prison for some reason. Because I played Ed Gein in this show. Yeah, that Shaun is talking about. That was directed by Del Close.
Yes, it was.
And I played Ed in a serial killer's support group scene that I wrote and was one of Del's favorites. So that made me very proud. And then that's why I sang A Boy's Best Friend is His Mother as Ed Gein.
Yes, indeed. And one of my favorite moments was all during half of the people in that scene who were I met. I think it was Manson who said, I might be crazy, but I might be nuts, but you're crazy. It was one of my favorite moments. These are, that and the name, obviously, because Honor Finnegan is a real human being, and absolutely brilliant.
So Finnegan and the brain of the universe
versus the brain of the universe.
Yes.
And and upstairs we were performing. So there was that too. Yeah, all at the old space.
That's great. By the way, I didn't write I co-wrote Truth in Comedy with Del.
You co-wrote Truth in Comedy, but I'm giving you ups beyond the ups. You know how. Sharna did fine, and so did Del. But you're the one who did all the good editing.
But I'm still here. So.
And you're still here.
You did the good work.
You did the good work.
I must have done something right, I guess.
Exactly. Okay. And with that, Kim, would you like to finally, because Del talked about him a lot, would you like to finally meet Improv God?
Yes. Oh, yes. Del used to burn sacrifices to the Improv God, I think.
They were much appreciated.
Well, with Del, you never knew what you were going to get. So that's very true. Improv God, hi.
Hello, Howard. It is nice to finally meet you face to face. Big fan.
And right back at you. I hope you're friendly tonight.
You know what? I'm in a good mood. My horoscope was positive.
Ooh, okay. I'll take it.
Truth in Comedy was actually my first improv text. I learned improv before I learned how to read. Once I figured out reading, it was the first one I picked up, and I do not regret it.
Oh, thank you, Improv God. It was almost everybody's first improv text. Well, Viola Spolin's book technically was, and Keith Johnstone also wrote a great one, but ours was the one that Sharna insisted everybody buy. They were taking classes. It became very popular that way.
Yeah, especially when you're forcing a book. It really.
You want to be a student here? Buy the book.
Buy the book.
Yeah.
Hey, switch it back to us, Improv God. So check it. Thank you for both of us being up. Thank you appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to give you the ups no matter what because I know how hard you worked on that book, brother. I know how hard you worked on that book. You're welcome.
We haven't even talked about Monty Python here.
Oh, we're going to talk about them after we do our show. Oh, we got you.
After the sets,
let's talk about Python because I swear to God, I said to Hans beforehand, I swear to God, if Sir Michael Palin accidentally shows up and got the Zoom link, I'm going to freak. But of course, that's not going to happen. With that, we're going to improvise. So Improv God on my Facebook wall as usual. I got suggestions. Now, it's very specific because the three of us are comic book people. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to see what we would do, deconstructing it down out of comic books. The suggestion was a superhero finally says what he needs. Superhero sidekick finally needs what he needs to say in one sentence. What is it? Go and give us one of the best ones. And as always, sir, the name so I can make fun of them.
We have a pretty good one from Joscar Joseph Herrera.
Joe Herrera, yeah. I.O. Westman. And I.O. Chicago, too. He's an amazing, lovely man. Lovely wife, too. and does a lot of work here in LA. Hi, Joe. What does he have to say for himself?
Let's start talking about my monetary compensation.
That sounds like Joe, and that's something I would like to hear that.
He's definitely worked at the IO.
You think? And let's go and see how we can break down. And the suggestion again was because that tickled me so much I forgot.
Let's start talking about my monetary compensation.
Monetary compensation.
Basically, breaking it down, where's my money?
Where's my money? Are you ready to do this, Kim? Are you ready to improvise with us?
I'm so
All right.
ready.
Hans.
Yes.
Improv God, let's do this.
Right.
Well, let's start by talking about my monetary compensation. I don't really want to complain. I've never really gotten into this for the glory, but you don't know what the insurance bills, the health insurance bills can be like after you've gone toe-to-toe with Galactus. I mean, I'm a great, I really pride myself on being a really great acrobat, but
I understand that you need some compensation, but you've come down in my lair while I'm trying to have a frosty beverage of blood evil. And now you're asking me for what do you need that I don't already give you down in my lair?
well, dental would be a great start.
Your mouth has been completely messed up since day one, ever since you got bitten by a radioactive hedgehog. It's not going to get any better here. Oh, wait, hold on. Does everyone know where my lair is? Jesus, I'll be back with you in 2 seconds. What do you, come in. Ah, jeez.
Hello, my name is Bernie Stein, and I represent Acrobat Boy. We want to figure out what his compensation is. This poor boy has been working and sweating bullets for you, and now he would like a little cash on the barrel.
Bernie, don't give in too easily here.
I will negotiate this to the benefit of my client, which is you.
I don't believe that you brought in a lawyer. I thought we were family. Ever since your mom and dad died in that horrible boating accident, I thought we were good. Haven't I taken care of you?
Well, you didn't do too much when I got bitten by that radioactive hedgehog.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go up to the hedgehog and go, hey, don't bite you, but you were fighting crime?
Well, now, according to the agreement I have drafted for my boy, there should be an extensive copay that will cover all medical expenses. And if he is disabled for an extended period of time, he should be getting workman compensation that is comparable to what he's been doing for you.
Thank you, Bernie. Yes, I've always kind of wanted to wear, the leggings with the armor, and you just got the bare legs there. So I'm really kind of helpless if a radioactive hedgehog comes along.
You two do not understand what I've gone through. Radioactivity is the AKA that son of a bitch with the kryptonite. It's the kryptonite of most of us who actually have been bitten radioactively. And I'm going to tell you something. You two, I am drinking the blood of children right now to go and keep up my superpower. So why don't you two talk to each other and you figure out exactly why you're treating me like crap. By the way, if you wanted to do something, you should have started a union. Jesus Christ, I'm getting more blood of children.
I was looking at your old agreement. Room and board. I do not know who negotiated this for you, but you are worth more than room and board.
I've always thought so. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you for that.
It's like the time, remember when you had to face that really evil-looking monkey that was like 25 foot tall, and he ripped off both your arms? Now, luckily, they were able to reattach them, and they are now working. But look at how long you were discapacitated.
Yeah, exactly.
And did you get any money? Did you get any compensation for it? No, they just said, oh, you did a good job. Oh, thanks for helping.
And I had to pay for my own room and board when my arms had been torn off.
And poof, I come from another place because I'm magic and I'm a superhero.
Well, if you're so poof a superhero, compensation should be given to this poor boy.
What have you two been talking about since I've been drinking the blood of children?
Well, one of the things I've been wanting to talk about is the fact that you're a hero that's drinking the blood of children.
I have to keep my strength up.
Not really good for the image, I don't think. And
Well, no one knows. No one knows unless somebody tells them. And
Aha, we have a bargaining chip.
And then I just kill them with my hand move.
Maybe we don't have a bargaining chip.
well, then the hero thing seems to be a little bit
You know, ever since I've been working with you, I used to be a good person. I used to go and save children. I used to go and save people. And then you started getting pushy on me. I'm like, well, maybe I'll help this guy out who's been radioactively bit like me. But oh no. Now all of a sudden you get a lawyer and you go and get, a union and didn't I always tell you that I thought you were like my son that I could never have because I was born without a uterus?
Well, you've always said that, but you showed me the X-rays once. There's something in there very uterus-like.
Well, no, it was just empty and barren.
Oh, okay. Well,
And you're doing this to me now, like a son I've never had, but if I did, was bitten by a radioactive thing.
Well, and that's the other thing too. I mean, you always kind of want to put me in my place. I'm 77 years old. So
I understand that. I'm 325 because I've been drinking the blood of, children.
Blood of the children. Yeah. And that's another thing that's been bothering me. And I don't want to complain, but you know what?
But you are.
Well, when you walk along the street and you hear people whispering, "Hey, he works for that person that drinks the blood of children," some hero, and what am I supposed to say? They got me right.
Say she does it to save other children, pretty much.
I don't know if they're buying it.
Drinking the blood of children like a son to you? That's the oldest story in the book. It's like what happened to Tiger Boy. Remember that in the 1950s?
Oh, Tiger Boy. Tiger Boy.
And he worked with Tiger Man, and Tiger Man used to say, "Oh, you're like a son to me." And then what happened? He got blown apart in that nuclear blast. And what did Tiger Man say? He just walked away and goes, "Oh, well. Like a son," he said. So why should we believe you?
Well, believe me? Well, you should. I care about you, and why do you need to get this super regular human lawyer involved in our business?
Well, there's always the issue of overtime as well. I'm not
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to kill him.
Ooh.
Secondly,
Bernie?
he's dead. He's dead.
Ooh.
This is what we're going to do.
I hesitate at this we.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you everything you want. Only thing you need to do is one thing.
I'm listening.
Write it all down in an Excel spreadsheet and in Word and you know, give it to me in triplicate. That's all you needed to do, you dumbass.
You fiend.
Seriously though. Put it in an Excel spreadsheet. Yay!
Hey.
Silliness.
was
Silliness.
Silly.
Very silly. Very silly fun. Oh, I like that. I haven't done that in a long time. And especially with people that know superheroes.
Everyone was bitten by a radioactive something. That's what I liked about it. And there's two kinds of improv at this point doing this Zoom-esque show. Is everybody I've been asking in their 50s. I wish I've been taping the actual rehearsals. I've done D&D with people, which I've done comic book stuff. Our Kevin Garcia Doyle, we did a comic book store at one point, where I just went, oh, don't you realize comic book people never forget? It's the death of Superman. Comic book people never forget.
Oh, absolutely not. We're raised with that.
Yeah, we're like, as R would say, we're like elephants who happen to read comic books.
Well, great. Well, that was the best rehearsal I've ever been to. Now, let's hope the show is as good.
Yeah, let's do this now. So let's go.
Yeah.
That was.
What do you mean? It just dribbles out live into people's living room? I'm not an actor, damn you.
I'm a
movie star.
It was so much fun. And that's the thing is, I like the idea that we can hear each other in the give and take. And you playing it, we teach it so much, which is, it's not what you do, it's what you say. So you can play it completely normal and have these lovely moments where, you know, these big, your Saul character, you know, I'm just like, Saul had to die.
That was just the first thing that popped into my head. It's an agent.
Yeah, an agent and
I just
a
watched
lawyer.
the Billy Crystal special.
You just watched the Billy Crystal special. So,
The
but
sillier
yeah,
it is, the more seriously you have to play it, right?
exactly. If you go too over the top, there has to be somebody who's grounded in reality, or the scene grounded in reality, and it was just enough reality in a superhero world, so and a real world on top of it. So
Very
I'm
fun.
happy. It's super fun. Hey, we're about to go and not do as well as what we just did by ourselves. Would you like to? Would you like to go and watch us do a set? You want to go and take us to about 10:02, so we can have more time to talk to Kim. But Kim, can you leave your
I will
microphone
stick
on?
around. Yes, you want
Stick
this
around,
mic
leave it-
off or on?
On.
Leave it on. So
Make noise.
Make noise.
Laugh.
God, even if it's not funny. Jesus, you know, like a regular improv show. You know.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
All right, we will be see you on the other side, and give us some bridge of music, Improv God.
Dude.
Bow bow boom. Ba-do ba-do ba-dum. Boom. Ba-do ba-do ba-dum. Bow bow boom. Ba-do ba-do ba-dum.
We're Landry and Summers. I am looking at Kim right now, literally right down there. And I'm waving to you in the camera, even though I'm not looking at you directly. I love you. That was fun.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, sir. We do sketch and improvisational comedy like Nobody who has ever watched us knew that.
I didn't know that, and I'm here.
Because you're gone crazy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, Improv God.
Oh, yes.
Go and give us a suggestion off of that wall that we can go and deconstruct down out of comic books, see where we can take us relationship-wise in the real world.
All right. We've got one from a Rory Keim Franzen.
Yes, Roy actually was going to start, I believe, an improv theater in Honolulu, and I love you, Roy. What's going on? What did he say?
No, man, don't listen to him. He's a criminal. You've got your life figured out. You're good.
That sounds like the end of a story.
Good night, everybody!
Thank you.
That's actually really funny. I'm going to try to deconstruct this down with you, Hans. And criminals and he's like, you're good.
Don't listen to him. He's a criminal.
Don't listen.
Kind of what it,
how
what it
many
boils down
criminals?
to.
How many in real life? How many actual like low-end criminals have we met? I mean, I've met a ton.
In
Because
Chicago, quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few. Like the brother who had the store next door, who was kind of criminal-esque.
Oh yeah, bootlegging merchandise.
Bootlegging merchandise.
Hell,
Yeah.
look at the person who used to do our door.
Holy shit! Yes.
He used to break legs for $200.
Yeah, he used to break legs for $200.
We know a lot of people.
We know a lot of people. So
Remember the card game at Fred's?
Oh my God, the card game.
They were all mob people.
They're
around
all
the table.
mob. They're all mob people. So yeah, here we go. The low end tip of criminals. A 5, 6, 7, 8.
Boom. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-dum.
Who's your scariest?
Boom. Ba-do, ba-do, ba-dum.
Who's your scariest friend?
Boom.
You have that one friend who does some dubious fucking shit. You say you work in construction. Your hands are so nice. You say you got a ton of businesses in Calumet City, Illinois. Holy fuck. The kind of friend where you just keep repeating, I totally respect you. No disrespect, bro. No disrespect. No disrespect, but stay your criminal ass away from me. Don't you realize I'm already black and you can get away with some shit that I can't? Keep your criminal white ass away from me, your blue collar white ass away from me. Keep your criminal white ass away.
Okay, this is a stick-up. There's nobody in here.
I'm in here. What's going on? Hi. What's going on?
This is a robbery. I'm robbing you of your money. Wait a minute. I am a dangerous person, and I am robbing you of your money.
That's a nice font.
Oh yeah, I printed that
That's
out on
really
my printer
nice
at home.
font.
Yeah, it's
Well played.
Yeah, thank you. You know, because this is my first
nice.
time.
First time
I
stealing
look,
from someone.
Yeah, I probably look confident, but this is actually my first time.
No, actually, you don't look confident
I don't.
at all.
Okay, I was working on it. I was working on it.
Good luck, God bless you. Because I am holding your ransom note.
Yeah. Well.
And you don't have a gun.
Well,
you haven't hit me once.
Gun.
Yeah, you probably need something like that.
I knew there was something I was forgetting. You know, right before I left, I looked in the mirror and I was practicing my evil scowl.
Right.
And I remembered the note.
Sure.
Forgot the gun.
Wow.
Okay, could you pretend I have a gun?
That's not how robbery works.
Oh.
I'm going to go in, because I've been stealing from this place for the last, 3 years.
Yeah.
You have to do it coolly. Like, for example, this is the cash register, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right.
That's where they
now,
keep the cash.
That's where you keep the cash. Would
Yeah.
you like 50?
Oh, yeah, I would.
There you go. So you have this, and now what I do is I basically halfway close this cash register up.
Right.
I put in $50 for that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then I pull out a receipt. Excuse me, I'm going to go and grab, what is $50 back here? Oh, yeah. So here's this $50 piece of shit that
Okay.
they've been actually selling at a discount for $23.35. So,
Oh.
so there's that. So you take that
That's
and
a-
the $50.
that's a snow globe.
Yeah. So and then I'll just pretend as I retype this in here as
Right.
100, so I actually make more.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a white collar crime thing you're doing.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
So you don't need a gun.
Oh, no?
Oh God, no.
I just have to be cooler about it.
You have to be cooler, and you have to go and get yourself a job to go and steal.
Oh, let me try it again.
All right, great. Come in and ask me for a job.
Ching, ching.
You didn't have to do the ching ching. You just walked in.
Oh, well, you know, when I practice it in my head, I always hear the little bell on the door. And I don't know why you don't have a little bell on the door.
Because we don't need it.
Oh,
we have
okay.
security cameras
That's
that don't work at all.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
Basically, yeah, they don't
Okay.
work. It's just it's an
okay.
illusion.
You broke my cool thought. Hold on.
All
Try
right,
again.
keep going. Yeah, don't do the ching ching ding ding thing.
Ching, ching.
Yeah, you did it.
Hi, baby.
What the hell? Wait, hold on. What the hell was that? What the hell? Wait, stop. Just stop.
What?
What are you doing here?
Well, you said to be cool.
You're hitting up on me. That's a whole different thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're a thief, or you're a shitty thief. So why would I want to get up on you?
Oh, okay.
You
so-
need to come in here like you want a job.
Oh, I like a job. Okay.
And actually, you want to work here so you can steal from here later on down the line. But you don't say that in the job interview.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So
let's do that again without the ching ching.
okay, so I want
Because that's not only stupid, but it's relatively racist.
Oh, okay, so I want to
Okay.
coolly apply for a job.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. Jesus. Ding dong. Who has a ding dong? Oh, come in. I give up. What? Hi.
Hi.
Hello. What voice is that?
Well, I thought that would sound more
Yeah,
cool.
hey, well,
You know,
that sounds
wh-
cool.
Whenever you deepen it like that.
Your voice sounds fine.
Oh, I thought I'd go for
Go out. Come back in again. Don't use a 1950s ding dong. Just come in.
bing, bing, bing.
I'm not even responding to
It was a bell. 'Cause, you know,
I absolutely understand.
Yeah, I've seen people with that at the front
just
doors.
now, you told me what the MO behind that
Okay,
was.
good.
Now just go and ask me for a job.
You know, baby, I think you need to hire me to work here.
Holy shit! What is?
Kind of thing? I was.
Do you realize how offensive that is? Look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah.
It's like me going, "Oh my God, can I have a job?" And that's
Sure.
wrong.
Do you want a job here? Sure.
Yeah,
I'll hire you.
know. Let's not turn this around
Oh,
on me.
okay.
Just ask me for a job without sounding like you, not like Barry White, not like not some bad DJ from, WVON. Don't
Okay.
do that.
Okay.
Just come in and ask me for a
Okay.
job.
Should I come in again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Without a ding dong. Just walk in the door. Thank you, God. Come in.
I didn't do a bell or nothing.
Nope.
I was wondering if you would like to hire me here.
Well,
Because I saw a sign in the window that said help wanted. And I am help, and I am wanted. Hopefully by you.
that sounds almost okay. So you take the application
Oh,
and you fill that out.
I have to write.
Yeah, that helps.
Oh, okay. Can I take this home and do it on my computer? And
You
then I
do
can...
whatever you need to do, sir.
Okay,
And then
okay.
when you come and bring it back in, I'll hire you. We can still things together.
Okay.
I'll be the brains because you're definitely not the brains.
I could be the brawn.
That's pushing it. Bump.
Ba-do-ba-do-ba.
Damn, I don't want to go to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so tired. Bird,
Oh, jeez, honey. Oh, jeez.
morning.
Morning.
oh Oh, jeez. What happened?
Well, at least you work the
Whoa.
day shift. I got to be out there at night.
We partied so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. So we made, what, 50, 60,000?
Yeah, something like that. I was when you were downstairs smoozing with the clientele.
Yeah.
I was upstairs working on the safe. You know my light fingers, huh?
Yeah, you got the light fingers.
So I was able to get. Well, it's not exactly 60,000. I was kind of overestimating. I want you to feel good.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Whatever you got is good. How much you get?
Well, not quite 60,000.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
We always hope to go and get something. What we get.
Exactly. It was more like I was surprised. That was a big house. I thought maybe they had lots of money there.
How much was it? So it wasn't 60, what was it, 10?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. It was more like in the $10 to $20 range and an old Polaroid. But we did get away with it.
You mean, what? Wait.
I don't know exactly because I haven't counted the coins yet. But there was a $10 bill in there, and like there wasn't even rolled. Now, who puts coins in their safe and they don't roll the coins? You have to be nice. You want to be organized. You should roll the coins if you're going to put it in your safe. God knows I don't know why the Polaroid was in there. It's not like it's a collector's item.
We need to be better than this.
Well, I thought it was a big house. They would have things.
Oh, baby, we've done so many good heists. What's happened to us? Is it just age? Or remember the great heist we did? Remember that?
Oh, yeah, when we knocked over the hot dog stand and we got 150.
Yeah, hot dogs here. Hey, who's your lady back there? Oh, holy shit, she has a gun.
I would like all your money now, please. And 2 hot dogs with the Polish. Yeah, that was a great heist.
That was some good hot dogs, too.
$150, and we had dinner.
Oh, God, the crowd on that hot dog was really,
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
good.
I'm sorry that we, knocked it over after we were done.
Yeah, it made me feel bad. Me shooting him in the shoulder just made it worse. I mean, he just kind of pulled up
didn't
stakes.
seem right. It didn't seem right.
It wasn't right.
It wasn't right.
It was a mean thing for me to do.
I know, but you remember we talked about we wanted to make it look like it was a protest. So,
Yeah. We have to do better than this. I mean, all of our friends who are crooks are millionaires right now. I mean, we need to do Ponzi schemes.
Well, I will steal a Ponzi if you want.
No. We need to find a certain niche of something
Oh.
that is inclined to go and just keep giving money without ever giving out. I mean, I can't even imagine what that could be.
I think I have it.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
I will run for political office.
Okay.
Okay. And I will say things that don't mean anything. I will constantly lie. I'll get enough people to follow me, and then when I get in trouble, I will ask them to donate to the cause because I was right in the first place. It's a long-term goal.
Well, the thing is, it's already been done.
Oh.
You gotta go and get something. Hey, hold on. We need to go to entertainment.
You think we make more money robbing entertainment?
Oh, God, yeah. I just have to find something on the internet, a certain niche of entertainment that will go and you don't, just where everybody pays me and then no one gets paid out but me. I wonder what entertainment industry is the best to do that. True story. This week in Los Angeles, he's from Indiana University, Bloomington. He ended up telling everybody that he had contracts with HBO. Contracts with HBO. He pulled them from wherever they were offline and started giving them to people and saying, oh yeah, we're absolutely backed. And started funding millions and millions of dollars. And that went on for fucking years. And he's living in a nice house in Hollywood. And people are just throwing, and he's just circularly giving money back to the other people and circularly just Ponzi scheming back till he couldn't keep up with his own fucking Ponzi scheme. Then the FBI got a hold of him. Then everybody else got a hold of him. And the SEC got a hold of him. And all of that started spiraling down. And he kept sending out the same email. I don't know where the HB money is, but it'll be coming to you soon. Just in a fucking spin, the spin that I'm in. And the best part of it is they go to his house, they raid his house with his beautiful wife and his beautiful house. He took his fucking jet, he got a jet. And here's the thing. These were all low-end horror movies. Not even good movies. Low-end horror films. This man Ponzi schemed his way. And how do you Ponzi scheme and how do you get away with shit? I'm sorry, my Caucasian brethren. If you're scruffy, clean yourself up. Put on a suit. Twinkle a smile. And promise the world to your other Caucasian friends, you will live in the Hollywood Hills. That's what you should do. That's what we should do. You're white. We can get away with this.
Yeah, I guess I could. I could say I'm a big time. I know Steven Spielberg.
You can't. I wouldn't say Steven Spielberg.
George Lucas.
There you go.
Okay.
You look much more.
I am
Just say I'm George Lucas and I've lost weight.
I am George Lucas and I am making a Star Wars TV series, and I would love to have you audition. It would only cost you $100 to audition.
Oh no, it needs to be more.
Oh.
It needs to be $500,000
to audition?
Yes.
I don't think many people have that much expendable cash.
Oh, they'll find it if they think you're George Lucas.
We'd have to travel around the country.
Oh, poor us.
You would be like Gone with the Wind looking for Scarlett O'Hara.
And I can make money off of it all and just stay in the background.
I'm George Lucas.
And I'm the brain behind the George fake Lucas. Boom. Ba-do-da-do-da-do. Low-end criminals. They're everywhere. You know that Kickstarter you gave money to, and that gaming system never happened. The low-end criminals. You know the time you thought you get into a theater on a LA member subscription. $30 an hour. You can play with us, low-end criminals. We all know them. I'm from Chicago. There's a lot of them. My best friends, some of them. Low-end criminals. I don't bring them over. They're low-end criminals. I hide my shit away. They're low-end criminals. They can be your friends, but keep them close and far away. They are low-end criminals. For Landry and Summers. Yay! We did it! I see Kim applauding. Howard applauding. Yay! That was so much fun. I wanted to end this early at this time because we have shows ahead and I want to talk like we've never talked because I'm hoping that there are people on Twitch who would love to hear your stories, yeah?
So let's move on back to the other set.
Let's talk about some Python, shall we?
All right.
Let's do this.
Let's
So much fun.
That was great. I love that, you guys. Like I was saying, you guys work so well together. What's your secret?
Being married and having sex for the last 30-something years. That
so,
helps.
so if you didn't work well together, there would be a bigger problem.
Oh, it'd be a massive problem. There would be like, wow, the improv's bad, and also the sex probably isn't that good.
Well, we got to be staying together for some reason or another.
Is the tax write-off? I don't know. It was just ridiculous. I want to go and talk a couple of things. First off, just right off the top, Improv Guy, can you put down on the layer Kim's information?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Explain that all to us and where people can go.
Yeah, that is what I do to put bread in my mouth nowadays. The Comedy Lab is a TV comedy writing class. It's a series of classes that was created by Michael McCarthy, my dear old pal Michael.
God rest his soul.
Yes, he passed away about a year ago. I started helping him teach in 2013. When he got really sick, I took over all the classes, and then he passed away about a year ago. Wonderful guy, a brilliant guy, knew everything you would ever want to know about TV comedy writing, and he
absolutely
passed it on to me, I hope. Or hopefully passed it enough on to me, because I've been...
Stop saying hopefully. He passed it on to you.
Because he's been, because he trusted me to take over his classes, to teach his students, and I teach 4 main classes in a sequence: talk show portfolio, SNL sketch packet, sitcom spec script, and pilot presentation. And what you also learn with the Comedy Lab is not just the show, but you learn the business. We teach you how
the business of the business. Yeah.
How to use what you've written to try to attract representation by an agent.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. Thing flipping back to Hepcat. Do you remember some of the young kids that used to be in the store? And
some of them.
Trying to think of what his name was. Remember basically he used to always hang out at the store, and we ran into him a few years back here, and he's now a pitch man for TV shows.
Yes. Corson.
Keith, is it Keith?
No, not Keith. Corson, but I will remember.
Keith. It was Keith
Corson.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. The thing is all, getting the skills right off the top. So, I would say definitely take classes with, to go and kitty corner to the amazing classes at the Pack Theater is to go and get that supplemental from this man. To get the supplemental from this man. I need to ask you. Mm-hmm. It's in a book. I'm switching gears because we got about 8 minutes. Here's the thing. I need to know all about Life of Brian. I just need to know your experience on set. What was your favorite moment being on set of Life of Brian, Monty Python's Life of Brian?
God, there were so many wonderful experiences. Just any day. Pick a day. Being on set with all the
February. I don't know when it's February.
Well, since we filmed in October, 2nd. That doesn't do much.
Okay, October 4th. October 4th.
Okay, I could actually tell you if I had my book with me here, because I kept a journal during the making of Life of Brian, and it was published eventually as Monty Python's Tunisian Holiday, and it tells day by day exactly what happened.
So just one day. Give me a day.
Well, the biggest excitement was probably the first day and the last day, but they were all pretty exciting. The first day, because I arrived on the set and they had decided they were going to start filming a day early. They were going to start filming on the Saturday instead of the Monday. I had just got a new 35mm camera, and I was showing Graham, and because I'd known Graham, I'd shown him to him a while before that, and the still photographer had not arrived yet. So Graham says, Howard's got a camera. And so he stuffed a fistful of film in my hand, and I was the still photographer for the first day of filming, which was the stoning sequence.
Yes. Yes.
So I got the film. If you see a still photo of the stoning sequence, it was very possibly written by or
You.
photographed by me.
That's
Um,
unbelievable.
the final day, my final day on set was also really exciting. They were all exciting, but
Yeah.
that one stands out in particular because we were on set all day and everybody went over to the hotel downtown. I can't remember which one it was. But that's the one where we would watch our rushes. We'd see the rushes from a few days before. They'd take them to London to get them processed and bring them back. And there was some talk that our producer was going to be on set, or was going to, was flying in to just watch, a day or two of filming.
Right.
And we're sitting there watching we watched the rushes, and then they would bring films down because we didn't have TV. We didn't have
Exactly.
English TV.
You didn't have a monitor. Yeah.
So they were showing a film, and I can't remember which one it was, but there was kind of this stir in the background, and I thought, oh, the producer is here. And everybody there seems to be kind of a stirring. And at the end, the lights go up and people start filing out. And the Pythons start talking to the producer, who, of course, was George Harrison.
Right.
So George Harrison, wonderful guy. The reason the film got made was because of George.
Because of George, yes.
He wanted to see the movie. So
yeah, he did.
Eric Idle always says it's the most anybody has paid ever for a movie ticket. So
exactly.
Didn't he actually mortgage a home?
Didn't he mortage his home?
To fund
Harrison,
that movie?
Well, that was the rumor. And then I asked George a year or 3 after that when I was writing a book, and he said, please don't mention that. So I never mentioned it. So I don't know why he didn't want it mentioned, but I mentioned it now, so I guess I blew it. Sorry, George.
well, that's the thing. It's been in a ton of documentaries that he did. Yeah. But you didn't do it. You did not hurt George. He didn't hurt your feelings. Oh my God, I'm talking to a dead Beatle. Finish the story.
So George was just great. We went and we sat in the bar for a while, and some people left, some people stayed, and we decided to have a dinner. George and some of the other producers decided they're going to throw a dinner, and so everybody sat around in this private room, and we sat around and we watched some Tunisian entertainers, and everybody just hung out, and we were there for hours, well into the night. And
as you
George
do.
was the sweet. That was the first time I ever met him. The sweetest guy in the world. And whoever called him the Quiet Beatle did not know him. That's all I will say.
This is your life is so rich.
It's been rich and full.
You are literally a Jim Morrison song going to Beatles that decade. You have had the strangest life I've ever heard.
And it's
rich,
not over yet.
And it's not, and you're not dead. Yes, and we're not, yes. And you're not, and we have more to go. We have more to do. Yeah.
And I was on the Seniors tonight, so.
And yes. And that means literally nothing in the grand scheme of things.
No.
But somebody will watch this, and someone will hear that story, and somebody will go, wow, I not only want to know about Life of Brian and the Pythons and now George Harrison, because in my mind, McCartney is what he is, but he was the most talented Beatle in my mind. George was.
Yeah.
To go and look at his music, which was and go and look at that movie that he wanted to see, because Life of Brian is my favorite Python movie.
Mm-hmm. It's the Python's favorite movie too, I think.
Exactly. That movie was brilliant. Mm-hmm. And somebody will look at this and hear this in 2025, 2040, hopefully, on a new platform, and say, we live this. Our experiences are rich. Kim, what are you up to next? And I'm calling you Kim. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I am Well, I'm doing a couple of things right now. I'm teaching with the comedylab.net. Comedylab.net, I should give that web address.
Comedy, look down.
Thecomedylab.net. Yes. So on thecomedylab.net, I'm teaching my regular 4 classes. I'm teaching a 2-line joke and monologue class. That's a special class. And I teach, believe it or not, a Monty Python sketch writing class.
Nice.
Which is like an advanced sketch class, but I use
It's
Monty
comedy,
Python.
spam, ham, comedy, spam, comedy, spam, eggs and
That's
spam.
it. You could easily take that class.
Yes.
So well. Yes. So I'm doing that. I'm also working on something for John Cleese that has been on hold since the pandemic started. And
Right.
I'm going to have to go to London to do some research for him. And I can't really talk about it right now. But once
But just did, but get on his site and it will be there. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely.
There it is.
Yeah. Yep. So you will find out what I've been doing all this time.
Also, if you want to go and find him immediately, not only there, but get onto the nursery. He's been teaching classes at the nursery, as have I in London.
Yes.
And please hit them up. And now for the plugs for us. I'm doing a class at the Pack Theater coming up soon. Next week is my graduating class. 2 people doing a duo improv show.
And we're having them as a guest.
We're having
Doing a guest set with us.
doing a guest set with us. If you want to go and find what is going on, go on Improv God if you could. If you would like to go and donate to the Pack Theater, please do on Venmo. You know, the popular site where all the politicians use. And it's right down there. Please go and give to go and keep the Pack Theater open, not only live in person, but also right here. If you have gotten your ticket off of Facebook events, thank you, because all that money goes to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund.
Yes.
That's the help out. That's the help out Georgia. That's the help out the crazies who have all the ballots in Arizona. It helps out. You know,
Too many states to name at this point.
too many states to name. Everyone who's on TikTok, thank you very much for the likes and love. All that money that comes, if you're doing the likes and loves and the happy stuff, that goes directly to the Pack Theater. Coming up next is the Discomfort Zone with Jay Light at 7. Wizarding World Live, who I love, those guys, at 8 p.m. Fake News at 9 o'clock. And go sketch yourself at exactly 11:59. No, not midnight, because if you come a minute into midnight, you've missed everything.
The whole setup is gone.
The whole setup is gone. You've missed it.
Don't screw up.
Yeah, don't screw up, man. Don't screw up. Don't sketch yourself. You need to see all of these shows. It's a full lineup on the Pack Theater. Stay on this Twitch. Everyone on IG, everyone on TikTok, everyone on YouTube, thank you so much. There is so much I am happy about right now because I have Howard here. You're an amazing man. You're an amazing improviser. Didn't we fall off the ledge together tonight?
I love you guys. You're wonderful. It's been way too long. So
And just to let you know, you haven't picked up your subscription.
Yeah,
in
you
a
left.
long,
Yeah,
long
so
time.
you need to come over here to
It
LA.
fills the next room. right
Seriously, what's
I've got-
going on? Oh,
I got 20 copies of Wolverine Saga waiting for me.
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, Improv God, thank you.
Great
All
job,
right.
Wolver. Great.
You stay there. Stay there. I want to go and do the regular. I'm Shaun Landry.
On Summers.
And peace, love. Oh, and that's Kim Howard Johnson. And peace, love, soul.